Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show this evening. Tonight's guests, we have producers from Blood Royal, and we have a producer from Bay Laws in the studio today. We're going to bring them on. We're going to allow them to talk about their upcoming shows, what they're doing now, and what their goals are for the future. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. So with tonight's guest, we have a return guest from Blood Royal. Dave?
Right, yes, sir.
Yes. How you doing, good brother?
Man, music, movies, and community. Me and my brother, Free Jack, our label Inc.
Yes.
We've been doing movies, film, and community. That's it, and that's what we setting out to do. And we just promoting right now Bay Laws because we just started shooting it, and and it's a good thing for the community because there's a lesson in this movie that they gotta watch out for.
There's a lesson in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a lesson for this generation that's here now.
Okay.
See, they ain't gotta see about people in the past. We're gonna put it all together: the young, the old, and the up and coming.
There you go. There you go.
And when they all together, it's no room for error. Nobody can tell a lie because they all in the room.
Right. That's right. That's right.
So
that's right.
you ain't gonna be shrouded with a lie, and then you got to figure out the riddle to get to the next level.
Right.
This right here is just gonna be straight in your face. It's just community, it's family, and so we getting back to doing independent things.
Yeah, we gotta hold it together.
Well, see, the reason why we have you in the studio, and we want to let the viewers know that so y'all didn't go to Hollywood to get no money.
No.
Y'all doing this yourselves.
Yeah,
in
this
the
is
community.
Just us.
We
You see what I'm
paying for
saying?
everything.
So you guys are doing work yourself in the community. You're helping the community be part of something that they should be part of.
Right.
They should come in. We know, between all of us, me, Free, Malik, Mike, he's not here, actors, there's sponsorship that comes from the community because they want to be a part of something that's positive and that there is this could turn out to be real lucrative.
Right.
And we could start something new, and then when Hollywood gets to looking for where movies come from, they won't just look in Hollywood. They be coming to the Bay Area. They be coming to Oakland, Vallejo, Fairfield, Stockton.
And we definitely got a message behind all our movies. It's gonna definitely be a real hard impact message. You ain't gonna have no choice but to understand it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Now you're Jack,
Free Jack, yeah.
Okay, now you're a producer.
Yeah, I'm producer.
Out of the East Bay, Raw.
Yeah,
Raw, he's
producer,
Raw.
East Bay.
Produced for Aftermath,
Okay,
Jamie Foxx. I produced for a lot of people, man.
okay.
He did some Pac stuff.
Okay, some pop stuff as well.
Yeah.
Okay, now you just recently produced a movie.
Yeah, we did a movie called No Days Off.
Okay.
We did that with a guy named Hooker Boy, a great director. So
Damon Hooker, he's Raw.
Yeah.
Another
Great,
brother
great,
of
yeah.
ours.
Okay.
And he's notable all over the Bay Area as well.
Okay.
And I just figured that it was time that everybody stopped looking for somebody outside of where we at, and everybody just come together with the piece that they got and stay in their lane, and let's get creative.
Right.
And once you get creative, at the end of that creation, at the end of being creative, is a creation
Right. Exactly.
that we can all benefit from.
Exactly. And that's really what it's about. It's about creating something that everybody can take part of and do something with it.
And have pride in what they just did.
Exactly.
Right.
So the thing is that not going out of your community, going somewhere, asking somebody to help you.
Right.
Right.
Y'all doing it yourself.
yeah, we did ourselves.
He know the gang, right? Like back in the day, in the '80s and the '90s, in the music industry, it was a lot different. Like people was trying to get on and get a deal.
Right.
Now it's the internet. People ain't looking for a deal. People looking to make a deal.
Right. Exactly.
Because we know him better now. That's the only way that we
Independent.
Right, and we don't want to give up our up the rights for our
Publishing,
and
that's what they like to do now. They like to take probably all your publishing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? There's ways around it. We can do it ourselves.
Sure.
We just gotta have the knowledge, and we gotta go read.
Exactly.
We gotta go study like they
Exactly.
study.
Like
We gotta think like the majors think.
Exactly.
we got to do business. And
That's
we
what's
got-
wrong with us back in the days. We let them think for us.
Exactly.
We let them count our money. We let them sign our checks,
Tables on
get our
on-
cars,
the
get our
tables
houses.
turn.
Yes,
The tables
that's
been turned.
past that
Right,
now.
right.
So,
Now,
and,
now we got brother Malik over here. over in
Yeah, that's a good brother right there.
I've been knowing that brother for a long time. We did, a long time. Yeah.
What, 30, 40 years?
Yeah, long. Well, I don't
Possibly.
we don't give
said,
stuff
Lord.
up, you know what I mean? But you want to give a shout out?
No, I just want to send my condolences out to Sony of Sony's Boutique up in Vallejo. Her son was in a car accident the other day, and right now he's in the hospital in an induced coma. And I'm sending our prayers here and all over out to him for his to get well soon, quickly. With God's hand, and we just send that out to them.
We sending healing energy out to the brother and his family.
Yes,
Exactly.
definitely.
We have to do that.
Yeah.
We have to do that. Only he can make it happen.
Right.
Yes.
We can plan, but he's the best of planners.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Put it in the right
Yes.
perspective.
Yes, indeed.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, so thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely,
Yes,
definitely.
So-
This is
so,
a young person.
So what part are you playing in this?
Well, you know me. I'm gonna be the janitor. No, I'm just kidding. In the first movie that we're finna do, man, these movies gonna be, we're gonna be dynamite. Boy, we're finna blow up like the World Trade. No offense now. But the thing is that the first movie that I was asked to do by Mr. Harrison here, Ryders, whereas I came on before a couple weeks ago or something like that, and I was gonna play Sergeant Roman Scott, a black man out the South, and
I wish I could give you some
going
footage.
against the white community within the
right.
prison
Tell me,
system.
bro.
One police department, but two entities.
You said
Okay,
you were going to play. You're not
I
playing.
am gonna play. Okay, thank you. Got me right there. Yeah, okay.
He already like
I ain't
it.
had my
He's
secretary
transitioning
with me.
because
Excuse me.
He's been reading for this movie and
Yeah.
getting ready and preparing for the part.
Yeah.
But because we doing Bay Laws right now.
Yeah, he
got
called-
the part,
Mr.
so we
Free
jump
Jack
into
here
that,
called
then
me
we
up.
gonna come in and finish
okay.
rapping Riders.
Yeah, he called
so
me
you
up
gonna have
yesterday.
a trailer of Bay Laws before you
two
have
movies.
Riders.
Well,
Right.
yeah, Mr. Free
Yeah,
Jack
he's
called
into
me up yesterday coming out the gym, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, man, when you come out the gym, holla at me. So I
Yeah,
said,
come on
okay,
in.
well, he probably had a part for
Perfect,
me or
perfect
something,
spot.
because I was looking for this janitor spot, really, actually, right? So, so no, he told me, he says, man, I need you. I need you to come in here and be one of the elders within the
Right.
Bay
One of the
Law.
mob bosses. from
Mob
the-
boss.
from
I
the
said,
back
whoa,
in the
mob
days.
boss. I go from being a police officer to being the mob boss, okay?
And we got to
So
show
this
them
is-
around it what
And
you
I-
could do. You
Yeah,
know,
man, come
we
on,
wanna
man.
do that. We want to
Come
give
on, man.
everybody
What do you think
opportunity.
This
He
is
raw.
all about Don
too.
style. Okay? This is all about
He got
Don.
very, very good.
This is
And
Don
when he first
style. This is
started
all
reading,
Don
you know,
style.
Michael
Don
was raw.
style.
Yeah.
Him and Mike worked so hard together
Yeah.
that his shine just came out like.
Is that right?
Yeah,
David
Mike
said himself,
Mike
Tim,
just
he working
completed.
very hard.
Mike just
got-
completed
Mike does
Miseducation of
fight
Malik.
choreography.
He's what now?
He does fight choreography for the movie.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's a professional fighter. You remember you talked with Mike right here?
Exactly.
Yeah, because he
Oh,
just
man, he's
completed
raw.
like 2 movies already. He did the Miseducation of Malik, and then he did Do What You Love. He just did that. He just completed that. That one was going to be on Monday on Monday for him. So he's going to be doing that Monday. We'll let you guys know later.
We flooding them.
I think it's March 11th.
Be looking for at least 4 movies
There
from
you
us,
go. There
man.
you go.
Yeah.
Make it
Because
work,
we going
man.
straight to Netflix. We already
it
got
work.
the
Make it
Netflix
work.
line gate hookup. We got just got off the phone with my man from Def Jam. We got so
That
many.
was in the car.
We got
I
so
mean,
many directions, man.
Wow.
Make it work.
There's no way it's not gonna work.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Make it work. Only person that can stop is you.
And we own it. We
Yeah.
own everything. We own the cameras. We own everything.
There you go.
And you are main man. You know, you.
And we got to we got to make
L-
sure that
You know what I'm
brother
saying?
Wendell El Alamein, get his props
Yes,
because
yes,
you
yes.
know he kept us in the loop, man, all the way
Yeah.
around. He believed in us, and
Yeah.
like I said, the only way that we do this is through the community because, like you said, we don't got a budget, a Hollywood budget like
Right,
that to
right.
do
But
that.
see, the
But
people-
we gonna make it look like
See,
Hollywood
you
did.
don't understand.
Right.
See, that's why we so low on the totem pole. We don't help each other. We don't do it.
Yeah, let's
You
talk about
we rather
that.
help somebody else than help our own. And that's why
Right.
we so low on the totem pole.
This is what
Gotta
Free
help each
Jack
other.
was talking about earlier
That's
today
what
when
it's
I talked to him. He said, I seen a thing on the Facebook, and he
Yeah.
said,
Can I add
the
something
guy,
to that?
Yes, sir. I don't mean we.
I'm
No,
sorry,
go
brother.
ahead.
I did a movie called Licks. I played Uncle Chuck in the movie Licks, who he was a pimp and he was lacing the youngsters. Okay, that movie it was produced by 2 white directors, and they shot it all in Oakland. And what I noticed is that all of the cast members who were a part of it, a lot of them were brand new actors who had never did film before, and came and just was on time. They ate. They was
Smashed
waiting for their spot. They would when they called them, they was ready to go, and everything was professional. They showed up at the rehearsals and the readings, and everything was on point and on time. But what I also notice is when me and my brothers do things in the community, and they see that and this is what we do.
Right.
When it's governed by your brothers. You're not on time. You don't take it as serious as you would. And that's like, why would you take serious being up at 8 o'clock in the morning to go to McDonald's to work for someone else to put their kids through college, but you don't want to put in that same amount of energy to fuel to pass a legacy to your children.
Yeah, pass it down to them.
Yes.
You have to do that. You got to be more serious than yours.
They want it, but they don't want to work to get it.
You have to.
The kids are man. We gotta do something to tighten that, because if not, our kids their minds is gonna be poisoned.
If this generation don't change,
right,
the next generation gonna be in trouble.
This is Z generation.
So
right?
that's why I did the Bay laws, because this shows the generation right now the outcome of you not doing right. What can and what can possibly happen. A lot of people think it won't. A lot of kids be like, "Oh man, it's not gonna happen." Why not? Why you think that would happen?
You know, I have a saying that I use, that I have less time, that I got more time left here. Right. So the time that I got left here, I got to make it worth something. Right. Because when I leave here, I want to leave something.
An impact at least.
I want to leave something for my family, for the generations to come. Right. To say, well, Elamine did this. He come out of penitentiary doing 27 years, 9 months out of penitentiary, and went to work immediately. Arrested for 27 years. I don't need no more rest. It's about putting work in so I can leave something for my offspring.
Right.
And that's what y'all doing. Y'all leaving something for your offspring, for the people that's coming up behind you. And I admire that. Okay, because you didn't, like I said, you didn't go to Hollywood. You didn't go to them people and say, look, I need some money. If I don't get the money, well, I can't do it. You know, you put work in. You put the foot to the ground. And you start moving and make things happen. You got your own cameras.
It frustrates us. It frustrates us.
You got yourself.
Everything.
We got it all,
But so I repeat, the only person that can stop you is you.
That's
the
right.
frustration is when
we
we got people that did go to Hollywood, that do have big production and bankable, and they doing business, and they don't reach back to the community that they struggle from to say, hey, these brothers is out there independent doing something. Why don't I go ahead and put a staple? This is pretty much like grassroots for Hollywood.
Right.
Exactly.
Won't you invest in some grassroots for us? No, they don't do that, because I mean, it might be competition for them, because we might make this be the thing to go, because when people see Ryders and when people see the Bay laws, they're not going to want to watch regular TV no more.
Right, exactly.
They're not going to want to watch the different shows that's out there, and I'm not going to even speak on them, because you know, they're going to want to watch Blood Royal or Label Inc. production.
And on top of that, we doing soundtracks with them, and we incorporating the local artists that don't nobody want to help. We're gonna put their music on the movies.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I know the piece that you sent me. I watched that. That was nice.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
Oh no, which one? I sent you Fear and Love. I just did that. They just dropped that too.
No, it wasn't that one. It was the
No Days Off.
No Days Off.
Oh yeah, that's Hooker. Shout out to
And that
Hooker
was a
Boy.
no. We just
Jack,
shot that.
myself.
We didn't even think about it. We just did it.
Well,
That was nice.
I wrote
That
the
was
script.
nice. Yeah.
Right.
My partner touched it up and finished it up. Free came in on pieces of it, and we just all came together.
Yeah, you put it
and
together.
that's how and we got out and we did it, and it was we jumped into that movie.
Is that right?
And when after we jumped to that movie, it came out so good that we said, you know what, let's go for a strive for perfection now. Let's take our time.
We know we can do it, so now let's really do it.
Let's really do it, right. And so this is what they're about to get now. Really doing it, where we get some A/B list actors to come in and they support what we doing.
Right, that's right. Well, you guys putting work in. You guys putting work in and continue to do it. Don't let nobody stop you from doing what you're doing.
Oh man, it's a lot of the devil be at work a lot of times.
All the time.
He don't sleep.
If you Steve, you got the munchkins working.
But no weapon formed will prosper. Not here.
Yeah, that's right.
Because we are, here's the thing. I've been in music, doing music, and I really love music since I was 9 years old. You know, I had the turntables, the mixer, the reverb, the microphone. I was 18 years old, young and stupid, did a New Year's party with my cousin. He left me there. I had to get home the best way I could and left my equipment. I came back the next day. Imagine, this is in 91, and it wasn't nothing but a microphone and some rocks on the table the next morning, and they smoked my stuff up. So that left me. So my brother picked me up. I got an album about to drop. We just was talking to making. I don't even want to speak prematurely on it, but it's in motion right now. And we got some good music.
Make it happen, man. Make it happen. Make it happen.
Yeah, and it's gonna, you hear it in the movies too.
I did this documentary called Thug Angel with Quincy Jones, right? And he been telling me for the longest, he like, hey, Free Jack, I'll help you out. But you already did music, you already rapped. He said, won't you try something different? I didn't figure it out until a couple of months ago. He told me, won't you do a movie and soundtrack? He said, if you do that, you're going to win. So I said, you know what? I'm going to fall back on the music, the producing. I'm still producing him as an artist, but I'm not producing so many other people because I'm focusing on film, and I'm gonna bring the audio with the film. So it's going to be music and film. That way I can put them together and it make more sense than just putting the record out.
Don't give them too much.
I can put the visual out.
There you go.
And don't give them too much.
Yeah.
It's going to be the new thing.
I can't give too much.
We got a studio here. We're going to use the studio for y'all's pushing.
When we come, the next visit that we come, we definitely gonna have a trailer for it.
Yeah.
Because it's in motion now. We got pieces. We just gotta blend them together, and we just wanted to be right when we present. You know, because my brother told me, he said, Dad, you only get one shot to make a first impression.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we gotta come all the way.
That's right. First
and I feel him.
Ain't that what I told you?
He told me that. He told me I almost wrecked my Cadillac coming up over here. I'm telling you, my brother got in my head with it. I was like, man, we supposed to be already.
If you're gonna do it right the first time, so you ain't got to go back and do it again.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, this is good, man. This is good. I'm really impressed. I'm impressed because I don't, they got a studio here. I don't have all kind of people in here. It's the first time I had producers and actors and people that's doing movies that's making a difference in the community.
Right.
And you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to make a difference, a large difference in the community.
Music, movies, and community.
In the world itself.
Can I say one more thing? We give a picnic every year from my neighborhood, and on 23rd at San Antonio Park, we call it the Dubnik. Every year we have one, and everybody comes out. It's all community. They participate. They all bring food. Barbecue is free. The kids have jumpers and jumping and everything, and it's nobody. And this is, I love it because every year we do it, and it's always positive. No negativity there, like you would expect when you see on social media.
Right.
Everyone's there. They even put up tents. They start bringing tents about a few years ago. And now it done got large to where it's like, and I'm like, we'll be performing there at the next one.
There you go. That's
So, it's just bringing community together and everybody, and we need to start bringing back small business. If people do things and you're the community, let's start. I mean, I don't want to go buy the corporation stuff no more. I want to go buy my brother's hat.
It's
easy. It looks nicer.
Get it out of the neighborhoods and the communities, right?
Right.
But let me know so I can get me a camera, bring a camera and shoot this.
Right.
Bring it back and put it on TV.
Right. I got to put it on TV.
Let people see it.
Sure.
Excuse me, not to I got some people that I'm talking with right now that are in black business like I am. I do sales of products.
What do you do? What kind of business you got, my brother?
Everything. Louis Vuitton, Gucci. I sold everything. You see these shoes I got on right here. These are Louis. Okay.
They can see
you see this hat I got on Louis. You see this belt I got on is Louis. Okay. And then I have all these things. Okay. I run like a wholesale right above wholesale market.
So what you selling?
I put them on consignment in stores. Okay. I'll be leaving my card, and things like that. I'm having them. Matter of fact, I'm getting a whole bunch of them.
So where can they go today and buy something?
Right there on 40th and Blossom and Hayward.
You got a shout out. Boy,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I'm always with it. And if you look, and if you really need something for your lady or something like that, or she needs something for you or your mother or someone, go to 727 Helen's Florist Shop right there on 8th Street in Hayward. You know what I'm saying? You can order it over the net. You know what I'm saying? You can get it on the web. She got a web. Helen Granger. You know what I'm saying? 727 8th Street. You know what I'm saying? And these are the people that helped me, when I rolled out. These are people when I was riding on a bicycle. You see what I'm saying? And uplifted. But the thing is that, and then my brothers here, they came like angels. I mean, you see? So it's so much of a blessing. Like the brother was saying today, like I said, when he was trying to get something more important probably than what I was going to say. But the thing is that he was talking about how He seen a picture with the white man pushing the white child up the tree when the black person was behind him, pulling the black boy down the tree. So this type of Stockholm syndrome that we have today, you see what I'm saying? This crab in the barrel type of situation that we're, dealing with is because there's no order. There's chaos within the black community. Yeah. We think that the white man's ice is colder than the black man's ice, and ice is just ice, okay? Yeah, right. So the thing is that it's sad that we think like that.
That's sad.
But we're here to change that. We're home. See, they took all of us away so our kids would just run amok. Right. Now we're here to clean everything up and believe that that's what we're going to do.
Separate the wheat from the chaff.
Yes. We have something that was given to us. Okay. Willie Lynch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's given to us. And it tells you
excuse me.
Bless you.
Teach you how to have your slaves love you and hate this on people. Mm-hmm. Maybe for hundreds, maybe thousands of years. It's still going on today. That could be broke, and y'all breaking it.
Yeah, and make your woman
in your communities.
We gotta make the right way look cool again. And this is what me and Free Jack is doing, and what Malik is doing. See, like Malik, what he just said to you, he said, "Yeah, I got this Gucci stuff, and then sometimes I leave it in stores on consignment." What he's doing is he's leaving another brother some room where he can feed his seed. Right. Mm-hmm. Now, and for this to happen, it has to be what we've lost through the Willie Lynch syndrome, which is trust. Mm-hmm. Exactly. See, everybody talk about, "Oh, we lost this, we lost that." We lost trust.
Yeah, lost trust. Right.
In one another.
Right.
Because when the colonial slave master came and got the woman slave out of the house and snatched her out of the bed with her husband, and told him to wait right here until I send her back. Mm-hmm. He's in the house biting his nails, worried for his wife, for the mother of his children. She's in there and she's being viciously misused. Yeah. After she leaves that situation, she comes back and it's quiet, and it's just a battered man and woman there with tarnished souls. Their souls are tarnished now. Now she's looking at this man. He's feeling bad because he like, this man that just did this. I can't do nothing. And she's looking at him like, why didn't you help me? Why couldn't you help? But he, you know what's going to happen to him if he helps you. But this is the thing. They did this purposely in front of all of us, in front of the whole community, just so that you won't try it together. Right. See, if we learn one thing about the Warriors, it's strength in numbers. But if we had the strength to say, you know what, no more, we ain't doing it like that no more. It's not going to happen again. And there's a lot of people who have stepped to the plate and said certain things, but it's another thing when the spirit sweeps in and to people, and it's like the spirit of people when on the week when there's the basketball championship. They all in the spirit, they dressing up the part, we're going to the clubs and the events. Well, when the spirit of equality, freedom, and justice sweeps in, and the right, making right the wrong and the injustice been done to our people all of these years, when it sweeps in, it's not gonna be televised. Right.
And the brother, like myself, that the Quran says that persecution is worse than slaughter. That's right. What does it mean by that? It means that for someone to take you and knock your spirit, you see what I'm saying, and make you subservient, like Carter G. Woodson said, we got them so bad that we don't got to tell them to go to the back door. They go automatically to the back door. And if there's no back door back there, he'll build one because he knows his place. And that's what we have to get, that Stockholm syndrome up out of our minds, that we have to use the back door. Right. The only thing I use the back door for is to take the damn trash out, okay? And that's what I'm doing now. The garbage disposal is going out the back door, and what's coming through the front door is a new world for black young men, people of color. You see what I'm saying? And this is what we're doing. This is why I'm in the acting field, because I want to show them the genuineness in this. This is why we say we want this to be unique for our people. We're not just going to make any old popcorn $30 movie. We're going to make something better. Yeah. Even when they're in the Hollywood or wherever they're at, they still don't got what we got.
They got
you see what I'm saying?
competition
We
out of
are
the
the
world.
foundation of everything. Just go to Egypt and see how we started.
You don't get no closer to the truth or the real unless you at the core of it. So they're talking about where we at in Hollywood, but they got to get information from people who they hire to say, "Oh, what's it like in the hood? Tell me, what would you say in this, that?" We know those guys.
They don't have the whole formula.
Yeah,
We know those
They don't have
people.
the formula.
No, we have those people who can actually play the part, play themselves.
You got the formula.
Yeah, we have the formula, and the thing about it is that we're gonna show it because this product that we produce, this creation that we about to be endowed to create, is going to show the coming together and the trust of brothers that sit around with each other and that make the phone call. That if we say our word, it's our word.
Yeah, that's that.
And that we do proper accounting and we do checks and balances. And if I'm leaning off a little bit, my brother lift me up and vice versa, and that's how it goes. And we support each other and you know, and rep each other because that's what we're supposed to do as brothers.
Exactly. You must be the back for each other.
Right.
We not the back for each other. We're gonna fall.
Right.
We're gonna fall. We're gonna fail.
Yeah.
That's what we've been doing, failing. But we coming out of that.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna fail no
They say,
more.
what's they say? Failure is not an option.
Yeah, it really isn't.
Right. Make it happen.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
My brother,
you know what I was watching? It made me write the Bay laws. I was watching a movie on one night called The Education of Sonny Carson. You ever seen that movie?
No.
Man, go look at that movie, man.
Education of
Sonny Carson. You never heard of
Yeah, I
that?
gotta look
I've
at.
heard about
Everybody
it, never
look up
seen
that. The Education of
Go
Sonny
check that out.
Carson.
I think
Definitely.
I got another
black
one that-
people
You
should
seen
watch
it?
that movie.
No, I didn't see it, but I
I'm
gotta
gonna
watch
look
it.
at
But
it.
I got
Yeah.
another one that I did see that Malik turned me on to, and it's called the
Spook who sat by
The
the door.
Spook Who Sat by the Door. It's an old movie, but I suggest that that black men, if you have your father, sit down with your father and watch this and talk about it.
It's a good one. It definitely is a good one.
Yeah, man, we gonna win, man. We just gotta make sure everything goes smooth.
We'll definitely win.
We dotting our I's and crossing our T's, man, and we being respectful and we doing it the right way. We got another brother, Pete Wallace from Wallace Designs, and he's part of this whole project and everything that's encompassing it, and his part of it is you know, making sure that these T's is crossed and these I's is dotted and that the permits is right because you know we started out we went out there, we didn't care about no police and no permits and none of that.
We just was shooting
You know,
everywhere.
we just some G's. Okay, man, is they in? If you see nobody, come on, let's go. We finna rock this. Get her up there, put it down there. Come on, we got 5 minutes before a car comes. You stand out there in the corner, stop the car. You stop. We ain't doing that no more. We gonna get the right thing. We gonna get the permits.
Now,
The Bay laws.
Bay laws.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a little history about you, my brother.
All right. Well, my history go back to like the early '82. I ran into somebody that was producing Tupac, the great Tupac. Okay. I kind of got in real easy because a brother of mine was managing him at the time. So I slid in with him easy. And then I slid in with Tony, which one of my brothers played keyboard for the Tonys. So after I did that, I ended up working for Aftermath. And I went from Aftermath to Bad Boys. I went from Bad Boys to a company out here in Miami called Showcase, where I did a lot of concerts for Rick Ross, Lil Wayne. That's before they was even famous. Mm-hmm. That's why I know a lot of people say, how you know him? Man, I've been doing this for years. Right. So my history go all the way back to the TNT Records, man. I got put on real early at a young age. I think I was like 13 years old. And it just, I never had to bump my head because everybody I worked with was already established. Mm-hmm. Like QD3, Quincy Jones, that's like my god brother. Mm-hmm. You know, I like a lot of people. I worked with Dr. Dre for like 6 years. Mm-hmm. I got a lot of knowledge. I seen a lot of movies being made. So I was already prepared for movies. My mother told me when I was like 8 years old, all I would do was watch movies. And she said, all you do is watch movies. But she said God was preparing me to film.
You ready? How old are you now?
45.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, 45.
Put the work in, huh?
And shout out to Adrian Gregory because he brought that
Gregory.
TNT to making the move and all of that. And
my first producer. He's still my
insight.
producer right now. He was my producer since I was 13. He's still my producer.
Is that right?
Right.
What happened when you listen to your elders? They'll steer you right. They told you it must steer you wrong. I'm going to steer you strong, not
Steer
wrong.
you strong. That's right.
That's why I incorporated elders in my movie so that, because the elders really count. Mm-hmm. Their knowledge is serious. Sure. So I had to incorporate them in the movie. It would make sense to make sure they be the ones to squash all this beef.
That's right.
Because they don't never show in these new Hollywood movies. They don't show the guy. They don't show the grandfather. They'll show the grandmother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because they systematically took the black man out of the home.
Right.
It was that was cutting the head off of the snake.
Right.
Because the snake represented knowledge, and when you cut the head off the snake, that is the man who delivers the knowledge to the rest of the family. But when there's no man there,
brother, I want to stop it now because we come to the end of time.
Right.
But I want to thank you all for coming on the show.
man, thank you,
for
brother.
having us, man.
I appreciate y'all
Thank you
coming
for
on
the
the show.
support.
Y'all gave something that people didn't know, and we're gonna get it out there. I can tell people this is gonna be on YouTube a little later on today.
Right.
Might not be able to get it in Oakland on television, but it'll be on Channel 29 on Saturday night at 7 o'clock.
Right.
You know, if you can't get it on Channel 29, you can go to YouTube and look at it whenever you want to look at it.
Right.
All over the world. We got people in England, in Australia. We get people all over the world watching this show. And I'm going to get called in later on about this. So we want to thank y'all for coming on the show. We appreciate you. We're going to bring you guys back. We got a date on the 20th.
The 20th, yeah.
And, at 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
We're going to be in the studio. We're going to bring them in the studio, and we're going to make this happen. We're going to keep on giving them publicity. We're going to keep on giving them showtime so they can get it out.
And see what we deliver.
Right.
Watch what the community delivers.
Because this needs to be told. You know, we don't have to go to Hollywood. We don't got to go to the people, ask the people for money.
Yeah.
We get money in our own neighborhoods. We can do it ourselves. They got their own camera, their own equipment. They got everything they need. They got their own black actors in our community. So we want to thank y'all for coming on the show tonight. We're going to give a shout out again to Blood Royal, Bay Laws.
Our Label Inc.
Our Label Inc. in the Bay Area. And we got Brother Malik over there. He sells.
Right. It's called Malik Fashion and Actor, Entrepreneur. You need me, I'm here for you.
There you go.
Standing strong. Also, we need a shout out to your dad.
Yeah,
here.
That's my daddy right there.
Say your
Pops.
name, sir, so we can hear you.
William Harrison.
William Harrison.
Yeah,
this
he
man
stayed
here
there.
knows the business.
Also,
And he's
one of the actors.
He's
one
going
of
to be
the
an actor.
he
Why
gonna
don't you
be
step
in
over
the
here for 1
movie.
minute, man? Step right
Also
over here
one
for
of
1
the
second
elders
over here.
in the
So you
movie.
can take a look at you, man, looking like what's his name?
In the background.
Looking like what's his name? Look like what's his guy's name that did Antigo?
This Sanford is
No.
Well,
Come over a little bit more. What his name? Pebbles. People. What's his name? Mario Van People's dad.
From Posse.
Melvin Van People. Melvin Van People. Sweet back. Y'all don't want to see that.
We want to thank y'all for coming on the show tonight.
Thank you.
We
Thank you.
appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
We're going to bring you back
Yeah.
as often as we
20th.
can. You know, on the 20th
Yeah.
of this month.
Right.
So we'll tune in Saturday night, 7 o'clock on Channel 29, or every other Thursday. I have a live show from San Francisco to Chicago. We're talking about the prison system in Chicago. They didn't have a budget for 3 years. In the last month, they signed a contract to have a budget. They have a budget in place now. But we're talking about putting the programs back in prison, so if a person go to prison, they can go to prison and learn something. So when they come home, they got a choice, either going back to crime or either getting a job, doing something different in life. So this is what we're working on now, from Chicago to San Francisco, every other Thursday on Channel 76. So tune in and give me some feedback. Tell me what you think about the show. You know, give me some criticism. I mean, constructive criticism is good. So I'm with that. So thank you, and have a good evening.